What's up, everybody? Brett here, and we are going to be starting a new series on the channel. Up to you guys how long it goes. It's the game Turmoil. It's an awesome game. It's one that I've known about for years now. I usually just, in my free time, as a bit of a relaxer, I watch other people play this game. It's one of my guilty pleasure YouTube games. And I saw it was on sale the other day on Steam. It was like under $10. I pulled the trigger. It's a great game. Let me go ahead and read off the Steam page for those of you who've never seen this before. It's developed by Gamious, and it's described by them as a drill for oil like it's $18.99. Turmoil offers players a visually charming, tongue-in-cheek take on the simulation genre inspired by the 19th century oil rush in North America. So, I love the art style. The music's good, and it's just a solid game for $10, man. You can't go wrong. I went ahead and paid the extra $2 for whatever this DLC is. Not 100% sure about it, but we are going to start a new campaign. I've done the tutorial myself. Yeah, and that's what it's asking me, basically. I did the tutorial just to make sure I was familiar with the controls so you guys wouldn't have to watch me fumble. It's not a hard game to get into, but it is a hard game to master, which is something that I enjoy about it. Here we get to choose our character. We got Blanche. Hello there, does being a lawyer sound interesting? Well, in truth, it's kind of boring, and I couldn't handle it. I've got a serious case of oil fever, and the only cure is finding oil. Then we've got Daisy. Delighted to make your acquaintance. I made a nice living in real estate, but it's time for a new business plan. I'm going underground. I don't like to dilly-dally, so let's get to work. We've got Ricardo. Buenos dias. I have sailed the world as a ship captain for years, and I can't even swim. I don't want to worry about drowning anymore, unless it's in money. And then we've got Joshua. Howdy, partner. This dude has been herding cattle long enough to know that nights on the prairie are cold and lonely. I hope earning money with oil is as easy as throwing lassos. So, doesn't really matter as far as I know. I don't think there's any special anything to picking any particular character. We'll go with Joshua. Hi there, future oil baron. Welcome to my soon-to-be lovely town. The oil industry will be booming here, but let's get to work. Click on the wagon and I'll show you the basics of oil drilling. So this is Jill. Hop on and I'll take you to the oil site ready to go. So they're going to show us the basics. If you've seen this already, if you're familiar with this game, none of this will be very interesting. It's not a very long tutorial. Welcome to your first oil mining operation. Just follow my instructions and the oil will be flowing in no time. Before you can start drilling for oil, you have to know where to drill. Hire a dowser. Place him there. Nice job. Now give him a bit of time to find out where the oil is. Dum-de-dum. So he's going to walk around. It can take quite a hell of a long time. And when he finds something, you place your oil derrick right on top. Drag downwards from this point and release the other point to connect to the oil. Now, obviously, the whole point of this game is we don't know where the oil is underground. The dowsers help us find it. There's moles, there's scanners, there's all these different things you can use in the game to find the oil. You put the derricks on top. You run your pipes. You can upgrade your pipes. You gotta have wagons, you can upgrade your wagons. Everything's about upgrading and constantly becoming better. So you struck oil, but where should you take it? To left ink, of course. Select the horse wagon icon. So this is kind of a funny take. It's like the those Twix commercials. Left Twix or right Twix. There'll eventually be another place. And it adds to kind of the ultimate dynamic of the game, which is when to sell and when to hold. So you can see the oil continues to drain up. If it ever gets to the top and we don't have a wagon available, it'll spill out the top and then we'll get penalties for that. So this introduction ends when you've brought the cash amount back up to 1,300. Okay. I'm not going to spend any money. This should do it. And there we go. Nice work. Let's head back to town. So we're going to make a little profit there. Good job. Now it's time for the real work. Come to the town hall to meet your rivals and get yourself a parcel of land for your next venture. Alright. So, this whole town is eventually going to be filled with buildings that'll help us to upgrade our operation. Pretty much everything you see can be upgraded. So, it's cool in that way. Now, though, we have to get into a part of the game that's pretty interesting. We have to bid. Bid on land. We go to the world map. And our opponents, the other characters we didn't pick, we don't really need to read any of this. We know their deal. So let me assign you to your own piece of land. The first one's on the house. Alright, so normally though, we're going to have to bid. And let's say I find a piece of land here that's got the number 50 on it, and this has 50, right? Those are incredibly high numbers. I don't even know if that's in the game. Probably is. Then I can assume that this one next to it, adjacent, is probably pretty damn good as well. Whereas this one over here, a little further away, might be a worse piece of land with less oil. And knowing that and understanding that is kind of the heart of this whole bidding process, where, let's say I buy the best land, they'll all outbid me, and they'll take turns outbidding me. But of course that has... what is the economic term I'm thinking of? The dividends of that, it doesn't always pay off. If I spend 6,000 just outbidding everybody, and then they take, and I end up getting that land, and I'm not able to make that money back, you know, how much better is a 50 over a 49? You know, that'll be the question. So that's a bit more of an advanced talk that we don't really need to get into. But good day. To celebrate the opening of my brand new bank, I've opened up an account for each of you. You can also visit me to view a financial report of your last venture. Alright, so we've got the bank, McMoney's. And if we want to take a loan, I think it's 20%. We do not want to take a loan. We've got 20 grand, same as everybody else. And then to leave, we need to have a minimum of 2,000 as expenses to cover our expenses for the next mission. That's our startup costs. So we are ready to go. Alright. Still part of the tutorial. Alright, you know the drill. Hire dowsers to find oil and build a rig to drill straight down into it. So we're going to put 2. Sometimes they take forever to find oil. You'll also notice they have a range of how deep they can scan. So if there's any oil like down here, they can't see it. I'm going to drill somewhat down here. Just kind of guessing. You know, if I overshoot it, it could be bad. There we go. We hit it. Alright. It's unwise to sell at the price Left Inc. is offering now. It's better to first store your oil. Select the silo. So I'm going to put a silo over... It wants me to put it here. That's fine. I want to make sure I leave some room. It's making me put it right there. I want to leave some room here. So the oil price always fluctuates heavily. Keep a close eye on it. And that's the balance of this game. If the oil price is to your liking, use this arrow to send wagons to my place. They will then fill up and convert oil to money at Left Inc. The oil price is getting too low. Use this arrow to stop selling oil. Your wagons will unload it at silos. Levels are time-based. This level ends on March 31st, which is not very far from now. We're also going to get another wagon here. If you're low on cash, aren't we all sometimes, you can take out a loan against a very reasonable interest rate. Click the cash counter to open the finance window. I don't want to ever have to take a loan. And just like that, we managed to get some. So we're going to fill up. We're basically broke now. And we can allow some of our wagons to go here. I'm going to send one, just so we can get enough money to buy more wagons. And the price is going up, so we're actually going to start to sell. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was a lot more oil on this map. Like a lot. I think these are massive oil deposits. Oh, Lord. Okay. Let's try for that. I don't think... Yeah, I can't make multiples there. So we're going to go right below him and hope to hit it. There we go. Yeah, these are massive oil deposits. January, February, it says March 31st. I want to get down more rigs. probably good enough. Yeah, and that sucks. The prices now are too low. So we need to store it up. It's starting to bounce back up. We needed the money, and I think it was okay to sell for a minute there. Once it gets up closer to that dollar mark, I'll be happy. And I'm going to stop whatever I'm doing. I'm going to stop. Sell some of this. Once we get to March, it's going to be time to unload everything we have. And this is the tutorial, right? I can't really upgrade stuff. I can't make bigger pipes. The odds of me getting all of this oil out is pretty much 0. Can I connect to this? I can go in that way. Alright, sell everything. And that's enough wagons, I think. And we're going to try and make whatever money we can. Hopefully I didn't overexpand, but it's kind of the balance. It's hard to know. I bet there's a ton of oil left in all of these. And there's probably oil in between here, too. They just wanted to make it easy in the tutorial, so you really can't even fail. No idea what's a good amount to make on this early tutorial mission. Probably could have made another 1,000, perhaps. Maybe I should have just dropped as many wagons as possible. But yeah, look how big these areas are. You get bonuses for emptying out every bit of oil on a particular map. But I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see how much we made compared to everyone else. Oh, they didn't do very well at all. Awesome. We crushed our competition. So howdy, my name is Fred Metal. Are you looking to make your oil mining operation more efficient? Come to my factory to upgrade your gear. Show me what you got. Find a way to increase the capacity of my pipes. Highly recommended. Turns out that you can build an extra layer on top of an existing silo to make it bigger. We're going to want that as well. I modified the joints between pipes so you can now connect 3 pipes to each joint. That's pretty important as well. And then rigs are now better resistant against high pressures, so they are less likely to spill. I'm going to take... We may not need that yet. I do like the increased width of the pipes. And I'm going to save... I'm not going to go bigger on the silos just yet. Because I know that we're going to be getting the options to get more upgrades later. And I don't want to be cash poor. Because the next series of upgrades are for scanners and moles. Which are going to be very important in helping us to identify pockets of oil. So let's go into the town hall. Land auction it up. And this is what I'm talking about. These are the numbers. Okay. So I am here. They actually gave me one of the worst spots, and I did a good job at getting the oil out, I felt like. This is probably a good spot. We'll see if anyone tries to outbid me. No, surprisingly. Okay. Well, we all each paid 1,000. And now we're going to go ahead. And they got the silo upgrades, which I'm tempted to get, but I'm not going to. I want to have options after this. I don't think the silo size is going to make or break me. From now on, levels will run from January 1st to June 30th. So they've extended our time. Looking for another place to sell your oil? Come to me. At my place, the price is always right. Okay, so now we've got competing factories. So we need to be constantly paying attention to which one has the better prices. And when the time is right, you know, we sell it one over the other. Just really need these dudes to hurry up. Look how many days go by while you wait for them to find oil. And this is just a general distance. I could be overshooting it. You kind of never know. Make sure I get a wagon. There we go, I can see it here. And I'm going to sell. Get a silo right in the middle. I think I need another wagon. Get a little bit more money. There we go, we're in it. Oh, we're right on the edge. Ah, that's so annoying. I went a little bit to the side there. Yeah, I have to spend a little bit more money. That's okay. And I do want to get another dowser. I'm going to keep selling. The next bit is going to pay for another horse. Yeah, and the prices over here are way better now. And rising. We're going to wait for him to find something else. Hopefully somewhere here. It's still early game. I feel like the lands are pretty oil rich. I could probably just get really exploratory. Just put a rig right here and just drill straight down. I'll probably find something. Okay, another oil deposit there. Let's go down. Prices here are great. There we go. That looks like a pretty decent sized pocket. And it certainly is. And we were lucky not to overshoot there. The prices are great. Let's go with another dowser as well. I'm hoping to find something here. It may be here. It might just be deep. Too deep for these guys to see it. Remember, we got till June 30th now. Price is starting to go down here. I'm watching it. Man, there's no way there's not oil right in the middle here somewhere. We're gonna get risky. Like, this right here is below their ability to drill. Or to see. If we strike out, it's pretty bad. Eventually they'll give up on looking. Alright, now we start to store up. Yeah, I feel like they're just not going to find it. And because we can't branch out too much, we really need this to pay off. You save money by going with longer pipes. In the next building, we're going to get an upgrade that lets these dudes scan deeper. Damn, this is so expensive. Make sure we can store more oil. Wow, this has cost us a lot of money. When it gets revealed, I'm going to be so mad. There's going to be like oil here, 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 and we've just like totally missed it. And this one is completely dry now, so we're going to bring it down to here. And we definitely need to be storing our oil. We could bring this up to here. But I don't know how much bigger this pocket is. It might almost be dry. Man, this is quite the gamble. And it did not pay off, sadly. Build another one of these silos. And now June's coming around and we're going to need to sell. And it's looking like we're going to sell everything here. We might get another horse or two. There is a limit to the number of wagons we can have. That's kind of another dynamic. This one's rising as well. Yeah, super awkward. Seemed like most of the times I gambled it paid off. But not that time. And it's rising more rapidly on this side. Okay, we need all the wagons. Let's go. We've only got 10 days left and we got a lot of oil here. 1 or 2 loads is enough to make them pay for themselves. I should have dropped down all the wagons I could right at the start. Ah, there's a massive one here. Oh my god. Look at that. Yeah, so this wasn't the best showing. I think we're still going to make a lot more money compared. But I needed to sell off a little bit earlier, perhaps. I need to give myself more than a month, I think. And we definitely, I mean, I feel bad about that performance. It kind of sucked. But it was mostly because we just don't have the tools yet to find those deeper pockets. And we will soon. We made more money than everyone else. I think that's probably just a good sign. I'm Edward, and I'm a bit of a handyman. I like to experiment with stuff that can help you find oil. Make sure to check out my inventions. Okay. Buy some of my stuff, you won't regret it. So, depth. So, browsers can search deeper. That's very important to me. Speed. Make them go faster. And then the mole is something else that I want. I'm going to go for depth right now. We're going to hold on to our money. I don't have a lot of money. We could take a loan, but I'm going to try and do it without the loan. And I'm going to bid here. Okay. Well, I'll bid there. See who cuts me off. Nobody. So they're not really wanting to fight too much for good land. Alright, having better dowsers is nice. We could have got the increased speed. And you see now, we can see all the way to the bottom. And it's hard to tell because it happens so slowly, but the land is slowly rising. Getting deeper and deeper. Nice. Might as well get this going right now. There we go. The prices are pretty terrible on every side. Cool. Alright. That's a good start. This is a good clean start. I'm going to get another wagon. I want to fill this up, and when the time is right, when we get into like the 80s perhaps, we'll sell what we have to make more money so that way we can get another rig going. You know, that's fine. Let's get them to start at least. Yep, about 80. Can't wait too long. The longer we wait, the more oil will be in the ground. Get a dowser going. Just gotta find the next place. And you'll see here our oil is actually managing to get quite high before it gets picked up. Don't really want that to happen. Ooh, right there, eh? Okay, we'll put a derrick right there and go a little bit down. Almost $1 right now. That's a good price for us. Start at kind of a medium distance, and then we can correct either a little bit up, a little bit down, or we can just go super deep. Alright, it's starting. It looks like the price might be starting to fall. And we barely hit it. Awesome. That's perfect for us. Alright, one more dowser. Take another horse. I'm seeing this one. I'm watching it go down. I'm still okay with the price until it gets to maybe about 85 or so. This one's going up. We're going to do our best to balance it. This seems to be quite the large deposit. I don't know if there's any benefit to connecting them there. I'm going to drill a larger pipe. Here and here. And we're going to drill down right there. Oh my god, I missed the awesome price over here. I was too busy focusing on my infrastructure. So let's go. Nailed it. And this is quite the big thirsty straw. Get to that spillage. There we go. Barely, barely. Alright, this is the time to invest in wagons. We're going to need them at the end anyway. And I think I can only have one more, so let's get it. And the price is amazing. We still got about one more month to build. We're going to make some bigger straws here. Let's slurp all this oil up. There we go. I'm still happy to sell. And we found more oil, Jesus. Okay, this one's going down. Once it gets below 90s, I might just hold off. Or at least below like 85. Okay. Start storing it up. We might need another silo. Damn, where's this oil? Okay, well that sucks. Wherever the oil is, we missed it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. You told me it was right here, but it's clearly not. This is completely dry. We can drill a bit of an exploratory hole. I don't want to go too crazy, but I would not have been surprised if there was more oil. Alright, it's about to be June. We need better prices. I found it at least. Doesn't matter. We gotta sell. You're spilling oil. Fix it by buying new wagons or by reducing the number of wagons selling oil. Yeah, we have too much oil. That's our problem. And it's all at terrible prices. Yeah, we need it over here. I made them run around too much. Now our problem is we got all this oil. And the prices are bad. And we're even going to get some spillage, I think. We have 10 days. Look at all the oil we have. We should have just been selling at terrible prices instead of storing it up. But I had no idea we were going to find this much. And the prices were going to be this bad at the end. Yeah, we're going to need to increase our herd size. Okay, not a terrible job. I was really expecting there to be more down here. Yeah, we got fined for spillage, but we made 10 grand, which I think is better than the last time I did it. I was way more aggressive with my expansion. Hello there, I'm Rainer, the trainer. I take care of the horses to keep them healthy and ready for work. Drop by my stables and maybe we can help each other. Okay. So, making them stronger. Bigger herd size would have come in handy there. Keep track of how many horses you have with this handy horse counter. I mean, I'd rather have a functional thing, but this is all very expensive. Sadly, I can't afford any of that. I can get bigger silos, which would have made it so that I wouldn't need to have build so many silos. I could have just upgraded the ones that I had. But I'm actually tempted to get the mole here. That way we can test that out. So it's another tool for digging. Let's go into the land auction. All the land looked pretty good to me. Would not be surprised if someone tried to outbid me here. Okay, they don't. This is solid, good land. Let's pay our startup costs. And a mole... Mole costs 100. Let's bring him down here, since these guys are kind of going down to this side. So watch what he does. He kind of just goes down and he reveals sections of land. It's hard to know how worth it he is, but... if he discovers oil, he's awesome. Make that bigger. The prices for selling are amazing. Alright, let's sell on the other side. So yeah, he didn't reveal anything, sadly. Not yet, anyway. There we go. Another small, but okay pocket of oil. I think he's done. He only revealed 4 pieces of land for me. And nothing that I needed. Absolutely gotta have more of these. Would love to get bigger capacity wagons, too. And wagons are something I'm always going to need, no matter what. They also can store some of this oil temporarily, you know. In a way, they're probably a better short-term investment than a silo. The prices are still okay, so I'm content. That big pipe is just draining the hell out of this. There we go, just don't over drill it. Okay, that's a pretty big spot. I think now we hold. And let's try and find more stuff with the mole. Maybe get lucky. Mole is very unpredictable. I'm sure I'll be able to get some upgrades for him in the future. Let's be conservative with our drilling there. Gonna go right below. So I imagine this is kind of deep. Hopefully it's another big pocket, and it looks like it's a medium-sized pocket. This one looks huge. And I'm seeing on the red side, on the right side, it's going up. No spillage, please. Let's actually start selling. So I can start buying more wagons. And I want to upgrade these 2 pipes. Get this stable going. Yeah, I feel like at this point, unless the mole gets upgraded, he's kind of a hard sell. We can put him down here, and I think that's where he'll start. And get him looking in these deeper regions. There we go. Yeah. More oil for us. Okay, we've reached our herd limit size. There we go. Happy to find it. And that is a big, or at least a medium to large size pocket. This is the biggest one that we found. Just keep on selling. We need a fortune to start getting some of these upgrades. Some of these might be out of oil soon. Let's look down here in this general area. I'm going to look down here as well. If we're going to find something, we need to do it soon. Yeah, this is out. Wow, that was an enormous pocket. There we go. We'll help there. Man, all that money we spent on moles, they didn't find anything yet. Just a total gamble. And we definitely want to sell everything on the other side now. Paying too much attention into trying to drill and make sure stuff is being efficient. But that's where the game starts to get harder. And once I get better at playing, I won't make like weird mistakes like that. I'll be on top of making my money. You know, if those moles had found something here or here, I think we could have made a ton more. But I'm happy for now. Let's just sell everything. We could just sit here for the rest of the time we've got and probably just continue to make a good profit here. We're not going to have any overspillage. Wouldn't be surprised if we finish this off if I could drill over here, but we don't have much time left. Just sell everything we can. Maybe could have upgraded this at much earlier, but this pocket's not very big. I felt like we'd be able to drain it before the end. And we nearly did. Happy to get a nice high price, too, at the end of the month. Last time we were sitting in the 50s and 60s, so it kind of played this mind game with me, whereas like I felt like it wouldn't be worth it to sell, and it made me wait too long, and then I ended up sitting there with all that oil. But we're making a fortune this time. I wonder how everyone else is doing. Still 10 more days to strike it rich. And maybe we have one or two too many horses. Yeah, where is it? Wow, look at that. Oil here, oil everywhere. It's alright. If those moles had just hit any of this, we would have been fine. I think what I'm going to start doing with them is putting them down as deep as possible. And letting them try to find that stuff that's hard for everyone else to find. So we killed it. And they did terribly. Absolutely terrible for them. Happy to see it. So hiya, welcome to my bar. Make yourself comfortable and mingle with the crowd. They may have some interesting offers for you. So in Daphne's, we could talk to two people. Oh no. At Right Inc., the price can be even more right. For a small personal donation, our price will stay above 74 cents for the coming year. For some cash, I can look the other way the coming year if you spill oil and forget about it. So if I play perfectly, I don't have to worry about oil spillage at all. But as we saw the last time I had oil spillage, it ended up being like 800 something. So if I anticipate being bad, this is a good investment. Same kind of for this. I don't think I need that right now. I think we can try and do one more today, guys. Really give you a good feel for this game. We're going to bid on our land. Ooh. Okay, they're killing each other for that land. Alright, I'm happy. And now I can take my investment. I have 20 grand that I can spend. And we can put that somewhere. Having extra branches seems really important to me. I could buy 2 of these. I can get the bigger silos and also the branching pipes. Let's consider that. We could also get... Well, we don't have enough for the scanner yet. The easiest tool. We can just literally make it bigger and it'll reveal big chunks. Maximum depth dowsing rods. Sounds pretty good as well as the speed upgrade. And then the stable, these are all so dang expensive that if we get one of these, we can only afford the one. Whereas if I come here to gears and bolts, I can get 2 upgrades. And they're pretty good game changers too. 3 pipes to each joint. And let's get bigger silos as well. Next, though, I'd really like to get the bigger wagon capacity. Hopefully we make enough on this one to cover that. From now on, levels will run from January 1st to December 31st, so it's our first full year. I'm not going to place the mole, because with my luck, the mole's just going to discover something that these guys were going to discover anyway. So, but we got a whole full year. So if we made over 20 grand last time, maybe we can make 40 grand this time. A man can dream. Ooh, looks like we whiffed on the oil. Oh no, not quite. We struck gold, Texas tea, gentlemen. And I think now is a good time to sell. While it's over $1, we can make some good early game income. Get lots of wagons going. And even hire another dowser. I'd love to get even more wagons. I don't really want to build storage if I can help it. I see this one going down. Ooh, so is the red. I may need to build a silo. Do you wish things could move a bit quicker sometimes? Press and hold the fast forward button. I was wondering when I would get access to the fast forward. I'm going to place this here. Very good placement, actually, in between 2 oil rigs. These prices aren't great. We're going to sell on the other side now. I will continue to sell in the early game so we can make that money. Kind of watching this to make sure it's not going up too much. No, I don't want to do that. I want to drill another line. Okay, there's oil right there. Hopefully it's a huge pocket. Okay, kind of a medium-sized pocket. I'm okay with that. Let's get another dowser. I always want to know where the next project is. We're going to make this pipe bigger. I think that'll allow us to get more oil out. And that's a pretty huge bit as well. We're going to need more horses because this is going to drain like crazy. And the prices here are not very good to sell at the moment. So we're going to drop down. We found more oil directly below. Okay, I mean, there it is. If we overshoot it, we overshoot it. Oh, nice. Right on. We'll start selling on this side. It's on the rise. And we're going to make that a bigger pipe. Just get all the wagons we need. I have a feeling that's going to go up pretty dang high, and I want to have the horses to take advantage of it, rather. God dang it, I keep using the wrong thing. I'm using my mouse wheel to do that more efficiently, but I keep kind of, sometimes, out of habit, scrolling back and forth. That pipe needs to be bigger as well. Okay, we've drained as much as we could there. Let's drop some moles. Let's get another dowser going. Show me the money, man. Get another dowser going. I don't trust that this guy's going to find exactly what I'm looking for. There we go. Let's take our time. Let's go a little bit slow. This looks like this may be one enormous area, or it may be multiple. Yeah, I see it, buddy. Holy crap. Well, that looks amazing to me. Hopefully they find some more oil here, that way we can use this to tap into it. Wow, okay. We've got all year, guys, to drain all of this oil. I think we found another... Oh, that's a pretty small pocket. Just go in there like that. Maybe we find something else and we can use this branch. Might be worth it to find out. I'm still okay with selling, but we don't want to do it there. In case we have to store, which I think is pretty damn probable. I'm counting on these moles to find more stuff for me. That's such an enormous pocket. What I could do... This can be a bit exploratory, and then if we don't find anything, we can come over here and help them get this oil. That looks like the edge of something right there. Yeah, we got something. I can't see how big it is, though. And there looks to be oil directly below this gentleman. Huh. I don't think he can scan this deep. Damn. Do you think there's no more oil left in the ground? Click the cash counter and withdraw your land lease. Ending the level before December 1st earns you a bonus. So it's not that I don't think there's more oil, because there definitely is, because this guy is telling me there is. But this is, I mean, he's telling me it's here. I don't see it, though. I can either spend some money on moles. I don't know how many I can have active at once. But it's only July. Start selling on the other side. I've got all these inactive places right now. There we go. 100's a small investment if they actually find something that can make me money. You come here, and then both of these will be active. It's like I already knew this was an enormous pocket, which is why I invested in the upgraded straws. Just show me something here. Also, it really depends on what is the bonus for finishing early. Like, if I just sit here and get the rest of this oil, I mean, we can fast forward. And just sell what we can. Did this not hit the right spot? Did I mess this up like a stupid dummy? I sure did. Now we can fast forward. I wouldn't be surprised to find that there's more oil in this map. Here. Hard to know. Make sure we're selling at the highest, at the best side. Alright, we've got another place that's dry. Over 30 grand. I can't really be mad at that. Alright, we're pretty dry there. Oh, we're super high over here. So that's the dangers of fast forwarding for sure. We might just want to end early now. So it gives me 0, it says, if I do that. So I might as well just fast forward and get what's left of this one spot. I think we did okay. Let's see. Damn, there was another pocket here. And a decent sized one too. I'm not upset about that. Later when we have the tools, we could have very easily found those with the moles. An achievement unlocked for juicy. I felt like we were pretty juicy. This game even has some graphs to show you kind of like how you were doing. What we were spending it on. This is a cool feature. And then a screenshot at the end if we were to do a good job. Did we crush everyone again? We sure as heck did. Alright, guys. Do you feel your oil mining operation has room for improvement? Go to Mayor's Tips and I'll help you out for just a small reimbursement. Get major tips at the Mayor's Tips. Huh. Only 25 buckaroos. Huh. Pipes don't have to reach the bottom of an oil patch. Once connected, the oil pocket will be completely emptied. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Thank you. Okay. Probably won't be clicking on any more of those. But that was still pretty good to know. Before we go, I can afford, certainly, to upgrade the size of my wagons, which I think is one of the best upgrades we can get. Plus increased speed. Ooh, that sounds awesome too. Better depth, better speed here. Sounds great. Especially the better depth. Okay. Now that is great, but it's very expensive. We could basically just auto-sell for the entire year. Pay me some cash and I'll reduce the next year's interest rates by 10%. Now that's good if I needed the money. I mean, 10% less interest rate on a lot of money is a lot of money for only $250. Yeah, not interested in any of this, but if I was doing poorly, I could see how that would be pretty damn tempting. And then here, I don't think I need any of this. bigger timer. I honestly think we're doing awesome, guys. I do want to get at least one more upgrade, though. These guys are taking forever. And time is money. Alright, y'all. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Turmoil. It's a fun, relaxing game. Look forward to more. It gets much more complicated. There's going to be other elements that are added in. There's rocks, there's magma, there's natural gas, and it really, all of that stuff is going to change the dynamics of how we play. And it's going to get a lot more tactically interesting, which my channel is pretty well focused around tactical games, and this game has a relaxing kind of simulation vibe about it, but it also has the tactical and kind of mathematics elements that I really enjoy in video games. But that's it for me. Brett, Guitar Gaming, and as always, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.